Now, the other team, they keep claiming that productivity is not the real reason for food insecurity. According to the UN Food and Agriculture Organization, or known as FAO, about 1.3 billion tons of food is wasted globally every year. That's one of the third of all food produced. Countries like the US and China throw away millions of tons and edible food simply because it does not look perfect. This proves that the issue is not about how much food we produce, but how we manage it. Even if organic use are a bit lower, food insecurity can be solved by reducing waste, improving storage, and strengthening distribution system. Also, chemical farming does not guarantee higher productivity in the long term. Overusing chemical destroys soil fertility as well as making crops weaker, and it can actually create super pests that require even more pesticide. Now, organic farming, on the other hand, improves soil health, conserve water, and sustain productions for decades. Instead, studies from the Royal Institute shows that after 3 to 5 years, organic system can actually produce the yields are almost equal to chemical farming and even higher during droughts because healthier soil holds better water. So the trade-off is clear. The opposition argument only considered short-term quantity while we focus on the long-term stability as well as sustainability. Feeding people for 1 or 2 years with chemical but destroying the land forever is worse than having slightly lower yields now but protecting the ability to farm for generations. Our site ensures future food security, which is more important than temporary high output. Now, secondly, they keep claiming that the price gap is not permanent. It depends on government support and hidden costs. Now, in Denmark, where the government actively subsidizes organic farming, organic milk as well as vegetables are only 10 to 20% more expensive than conventional ones compared to other like 200% in countries without support. Meanwhile, in the countries like Sri Lanka, where the government invested in training and organic farm instruction, small farmers were able to produce cheaper organic rice as well as vegetables for local communities. Now, the opposition forget that chemical farming is like already heavily subsidized with billions of dollars a year in fertilizer as well as support and tax benefit. And the same support is given to the organic farmers, price will drop significantly. More importantly, cheap chemical food is not truly cheap. It just hides its external costs. Pesticide poisoning costs billions in healthcare each year. For example, in India, studies shows that the chemical pesticide exposure has caused serious illnesses among farmers and consumers, cleaning polluted rivers, restoring damaged soil, and even treating people sick from chemical or massive costs. That society pays, not the farmer. Organic farming avoids this hidden cost by protecting health and the environment. Even if organic food is slightly more expensive than today, it prevents huge cost tomorrow in terms of health and environment. It is better for society to invest as well as invest in affordable organic food now than to pay endless medical bill and environmental cleanup costs. Cleanup costs later. In other words, a small price gap now is much lighter than the heavy burden of chemical on the future generations. I respect case. Thank you.